It's been created and destroyed and recreated before, but this time it's taking longer. I don't know how many more times it can happen again. Take care. Hmm. Meat Moon! Where's this? This is our apartment. Oh, Francine! I didn't cause you to die horribly to this stuff, I just made it and put it in the same room. Hey. I'm about to head out of town. I didn't want to leave without checking on me. Yeah. Do you want to come in? Also, if Francine wasn't part of the monster before, I think she is now. Yeah. Things are definitely changing as we go along. How's your head? Oh, it's fine. I didn't even end up spending the night. When I got home, I passed out like immediately, but I kept waking up. Something about being told you could die in your sleep really gives you fitful dreams, you know? Yeah. So she has a concussion. Anyway, the doctor said I could sleep, so I've been working at it all day. I've got my sleepy time tea, should be fine. You just said to avoid caffeine and like strenuous mental activity, I guess. Gosh, Francine, I wanted to say hold on. Are you here to apologize? You feel sorry? For what? I don't know, I guess just watching you fall, I couldn't help but think I could have done something about it. About what? A fiberglass hot dog collapsed. I got a concussion. It wasn't the end of the world. It was the hot dog! I really thought that hot dog could hold our weight. I did too. You could have broken your neck. But I didn't. You came with me to the ER. You were there for like 3 hours. People have aneurysms, sometimes hours later. People hit their heads going up the stairs and die after a week with no warning. Emily, you seem really worried about hitting your head walking upstairs. This is not the first time I've heard you talk about this. I remember you having a better handle on this stuff. What's going on? I think I might be experiencing some cognitive decline. What are you talking about? I don't know, I think I'm in town to see some fucking shooting stars or whatever, a meteor shower, and I'm stuck in this part of the process where my friends and I are like strangers. The ice never breaks, I can't get through to anyone. Stuck in a time loop. We find out the house we're trapped in is all made of meat. Fell over and banged your head into Airbnb. Is this the plot? I mean, it could be. Stuck in a time loop and keep living the same night over and over. Same night where everything sucks even before a masked murder monster comes and kills us. It's so absurd that I start to think it must not be happening. I assume it just has to end somehow, that it was never real in the first place. But no, there is a masked killer, and it's some kind of Groundhog Day thing. But then even that isn't true. It's some kind of nasty fake reality we're in, I don't know, and I'm like, is there just something fucked up about me? Did I do something to deserve this? Like I created that thing, didn't I? Willed it into being? Or is it just me? Or is it just in my head? Am I unconscious in a car at the bottom of a ravine? Did I sleep in the fucking shower or something? Emily, you can't. The worst thing about all this is I don't even know if anything is special about it. Maybe this is just normal disillusionment. Emily, we're trapped in a time loop, and there's a knife-wielding monster that keeps killing us. Francine knows! Francine knows! Ugh, I know, it sucks. It's my fault. Your fault? The alternate reality and the murder? How? I'm obsessed with this shit. The past, I can't let it go. I mean, it's ridiculous, isn't it? Like the hot dog thing, it was stupid. Yes, blindingly, astoundingly stupid. But something about this night, when I left your apartment, whenever the hell this actually happened. I remember the look you were giving me, like future uncertain, anything can happen stuff, and it fucked me up. I remembered myself away and didn't talk to you or anyone. I let it all slip. I lost my best friend over nothing. After that night in the hospital, I told myself I wasn't going to depend on anyone else ever again. I wasn't going to caretake or be taken care of. I went all in on me. And when I saw you again at Nest's house a year later, I realized it wasn't working, I guess. I wasn't angry, didn't feel passionate about not having heard from you. It was just a matter of fact. Well, Francine, you don't have to apologize. I'm not apologizing. I did what was right for me. I decided I wasn't going to give you or my dad or my landlord who needs to come inside my apartment for half an hour to tell me he's raising my rent. I decided I wasn't going to give anything more time or thought than I could spare. I did everything I could. I started waking up at 6 a.m. every day, meditating for an hour. I upped my therapy to as many times a week as my insurance would allow. The answer is 1. And then when I lost that insurance, I found free counseling services and did that as much as I could. Put all my energy, everything I had, into the thought of a future where I felt whole. Since you weren't there to carry me, I decided I was time to self-actualize. I made a full time of just trying to be happy. I'm still not. It wasn't enough to maintain. There's yearning still there. There's a sense of whatever used to make life magical is gone now. You can't remember what it was, so you invent things. It was a video game you loved, the Halloween bucket from McDonald's. Or maybe it's a plan you make, some future where you imagine you'll feel exactly like you used to. The reality is, things are changing, but nothing is changing faster than you are. The days are shorter now, and you're in pain, and there's somebody with a knife coming for you. Don't hit your head on the stairs. So goddamn sick of living in the past. Sounds like pretty healthy. And why does it hurt so much? Not everything feels good all the time. So we're not really here, are we? I don't think so. I think the house trip was probably a long time ago. All the flashbacks we've been having are part of the illusion too. I think the house trip was probably a long time ago. I think so too. It feels like an old bad memory. Feels good to be able to talk about it. It does. Oh. Oh my god, are you okay? Are you okay? No, it's fine, I'll get a towel. And she's dead. Also dead. Ow. Yeah, ow, haha. Guess it's kind of pathetic that we weren't able to let any of this go, huh? Yeah, I wonder when this actually is. The present, I mean. It's sad if this is happening like a year after the trip to Nest's house. Way sadder if it's like 5 years later. Or it's been decades and this is hell. Pretty boring hell. We're gonna die in this place, aren't we? Probably. I mean permanently, for real this time. Probably. What is that thing? Oh my god. Francine! Come back! I sure didn't like the way Potted Plant was moving in the background when they both went to fall down. I didn't see that. That's funny. Yeah, I feel like the, this is all in the past. Like, I don't think this is the present, even now. I think that's correct. Hey, Emily. So, we're back. Yeah, I was kind of hoping we just, like, wake up in our bed somewhere. Free from this. Same, but hey, we're not dead. Guess we have to figure out a way to get out of here for good. Let's try. By the way, I'm sorry about that business in the attic, the fight over the accumulator. Francine, you know you don't have to apologize. I mean, Jesus, I didn't know what I was doing. That thing could have killed us. Yeah, well, it didn't. At the end of the day, what other options did we have? Sure. Pete, whoever Pete is, you were talking to Pete too, right? Yeah. At least it looked like Pete, but I don't know. It's like he's busted or something. So she can talk to Pete too. Or was. He used to be a little more him. Since you showed up, he's gotten fuzzier. Anyway, Pete said that turning on the accumulator at full power almost killed this place, so I'm thinking, why not just do that again? About that, maybe you should go check out the attic. Uh-oh. Is there no more accumulator? Oh, the door's just open now. Oh! Yeah, the accumulator's gone. So is Stare at Void. What's going on up here? So the house wasn't rebuilt fully. There wasn't enough power to rebuild the house. A thing that's been growing in the sky. It's not the moon. It's some kind of hole. Yeah, that's no moon. So much for turning on the accumulator again. What are we going to do? Excellent question. Yeah, I've been resisting the urge to make a "that's no moon" joke, but that's no moon. Okay, Francine, what do you have to say about that? You saw the attic? Yep. What the hell is going on up there? I think that the full moon that's been above us this whole time is actually some kind of void. And it's getting bigger as this place dies. Crap! What are we gonna do? You think this is something to do with the lights above the elevator? Okay, sure. The elevator, oh right, that one the killer rides up into the house. Yeah, it brings the killer up to that crawl space next to the bedroom on the second floor. But it's impossible to get inside up there, right? And it passes through the little waiting room next to the cellar at some point during every loop. Right, yeah. Yeah, and where the hell does it start? Just like someplace far beneath the house, why would the killer be on that elevator in the first place? Nez told me about it once. Well, he didn't actually know either, but he said that he figured out how to get inside. Oh, he said it had something to do with the waiting room, some hidden sequence there. He said he got it open himself once, but that he was too afraid to go inside. So has Francine been time looping without us? She was gone for a while. Maybe she was doing her own loop. She was doing her own exploration of stuff. He thought it could end this whole thing, that it could solve the mystery of the loop, if not escape it outright. But he said he was too much of a coward to do it himself. At least he was being honest, I guess. Either way, it seemed important, like the killer was coming from there for a reason. So we need to ride down that elevator ourselves. Have any idea how to get inside? Actually, I do know one thing. I heard it from Nest, actually, the last time I talked to him before he disappeared. He said he had a clue for you. Told me he put it someplace only you could access. But what does that mean? Wait, okay. So there's a giant void in the sky that's slowly eating this place. Yes. And when you put it that way, it does seem really bad. I don't know why I'm trying to put on a brave face. It's really horrifying. Keep trying to be brave about it too. Kind of hard to be lighthearted in a situation like this, though. Pete made it sound like this place, the version of the house that we're in, even the places from the past that we've seen lately, they're all part of some greater being. Living being? One that's dying? Yeah. And as it dies, the hole in the sky is going to get bigger and bigger until there's nothing left. This is so fucked up and I hate it. Let me know what you find. Well, Hi, Gary. no, it's not even 8 o'clock. Are you kidding me? Hi, Francine. You may want to run. Clue hidden a place that only I can reach? Is that... Oh, this door is just open now. Inspect pamphlet. Glades of Grace, Senior Living. Make the decision to move your loved one to a skilled care setting is never easy, but our compassionate staff are here to guide you through this transition. We focus on maximizing quality of life with enrichment activities and high-quality memory care in a safe, calming environment. Experience all the joys of independent living in our comfortable facilities. Scheduled transport services, private and semi-private suites, laundry service, movie night, basic cable, pet-friendly, weight limitation rooms apply. Contact our care center via phone or email and schedule a consultation today. Remember, what you're feeling is normal. Things to keep in mind. You may begin to grieve before your loved one has died. They may not remember you, but they'll still be happy to see you. Sometimes you just want it to be over. Your loved one has not disappeared. While the passing of a loved one is often painful, you can take comfort in the fact that their suffering has ended. When the soul returns to God, it is a moment of great awe. Witnessing your loved one's reunion with their Lord is a powerful experience you should not miss. In death, they will regain full cognition to recognize and love our Lord. 1 Corinthians. Are you in a coma or are you in an old folks' home? Why not both? The stuff in here the same? Look at computer. This is still the same. Yeah, still the same. Parker's application got denied. This is all the same. Could the clue... Hip. I mean... 1 Corinthians 15:53 to 55. That could be a time. That'd be like... It's before... We wouldn't be able to do that. Unless we waited the whole night. Like almost 4 in the afternoon. I mean, we can open all these puzzles, but is that... There's also a passage. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if there's anything significant in the actual passage. Or is that a real one? I don't remember how high up all the books go. I wonder if that's like a... If the chapter doesn't go up that high. This one. Here's something. There's our radon pamphlet. Note, invoice for delivery of stuff. Yeah. Schematic. The perishable must clothe itself with the imperishable, and the mortal with immortality. Well, it's relevant to what the pamphlet was talking about, at least. Death has been swallowed up in victory. Can we talk to Gary? Is Gary already dead? Gary's already dead. Gary's like not got a face. You want to comment on the lack of face? And get in here. This is all the same. I think it's probably if we don't. Where, O death, is your victory? Where, O death, is your sting? O death. Holy lightning strikes thrice. Oh. Well. That's unfortunate. Francine, she's dead. Where would be a thing that only I could find? Because in theory, anyone else can solve these puzzles. Is that right? It's not like hiding behind. We're gonna... Yep, we're screwed. Huh. Well then. So I accomplished my goal of turning on the accumulator by, at the end of a 3-hour stream. And I was kind of thinking that that was gonna be the end. Hi, Gary. Do you all look like this now? No, they just can't talk. Megan? Yeah. Oh, that's the void. Okay, I understand. I was like, why is there a light bulb inside their faces? That's... They're being eaten by the void. Cliff! Are you also void? Cliff is also void. Hmm... Oh. This is different. Guest book. Oh, is this... Can I look out? This window looks different. I think this is all the same. Never did... I wonder if the garage door switch will actually work, or if that's just a complete red herring. Oh, there you go. If it's just hiding in the steam tunnels or something, I'm going to be a little upset. I'm also concerned about the mannequins. Do the mannequins represent all the people that this house has consumed? Yeah, look at the... Yeah. The faces. I'm not going to be able to talk to anyone else. Whoop! Okay. Hmm. What if the O in O death is the moon? Okay, how do I use that? I check. Oh, my suitcase! That's the thing that only I can get into. Ha 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 ha! Oh, what's this? A bunch of little rectangles. This is the lights on the top of the elevator. Bunch of little rectangles labeled with names of rooms throughout the house. Attic, main bedroom, bedroom, study, bathroom. So does that mean that there is a way into the elevator from each of these rooms? Definitely seen this before. I assume we get to keep that. Yeah. Suitcase rooms clue. Flooded room. Art studio. Okay. Francine. I found the clue. I don't know what it means though. Hi. Cool. I was half afraid that she was going to turn around and her face was going to be gone. Okay, so this is all in the past, right? The house, the Percy is you and me in this room. It was in the past, though, and I guess now it isn't. And dumb question, but there wasn't a horrifying murder monster back then, was there? There wasn't, at least not that I remember. How does the puzzle above the elevator work? Well, the clue is a drawing of the lights themselves, isn't it? Yeah, labeled with the names of the rooms of the house. Is there anything all of those rooms have in common, a feature they all have? Maybe? How about this? Is the waiting room itself on that list? It is. You should check if anything in the waiting room can affect the lights. That should help you figure out what the rest of the rooms have in common. You seen the other kids? Oh god, yeah. With the hole in their faces? I hate it. One night, all of a sudden, they were just gone. Here, but checked out. I saw the same happen to Laura once, yeah, in a cutscene. And she's not even here. We were talking, and I think I pushed her too far, and then poof, she was gone. You're lucky you get here late. I'm here alone with them for like a whole day. Oh, interesting. Oh man, I keep forgetting you get here before me. Sounds horrible. For a while it was kind of nice. It was good seeing them at their high point. Over time, the longer we were stuck in this place, a pall kind of fell over the whole thing. I hated seeing them get down on themselves. Now it's kind of peaceful, in a creepy and unsettling kind of way. They're quiet. They sure are. They're like this the whole time before I show up. Yeah, for me, the loop starts on Friday night as soon as I step in the door. The other kids are here too, unpacking their things. Now they just stare at each other, going through the motions like they're chatting and having a good time, but they're not. Sounds like it was worse for Nest. One time he told me he was alone in the loop for what felt like years, waiting for us to show up. No wonder he seems so exhausted. I hope he's okay now. So do I guess. Okay. Seeing if we can affect the elevator lights from the lobby. I mean, we've touched everything in here. Oh, what about light switches? Ha 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 ha. Oh, I never would have noticed that. Oh. It's happening. Or it was. Examine lights. So all the rooms have light switches. Do I want the lights on or off? So I mean, there's, so the other spot where we've seen the elevator is by the bedroom. Or we want to make the lights look like this. So we want attic on, main bedroom off, bedroom off. I think that's what we want. The waiting room off is correct. And then there's so many places. Nope, that's what's closest. Art studio. Well, what's wrong even? Some of those are going to be correct, I assume. So all these 4 are on, but the first one is not. So we need to turn the attic on. We need to turn off main bedroom and bedroom. And start with that. Oh my goodness. And I'm assuming that these lights are going to reset every time, so if we die, we're going to have to redo it. Oh, come on. And the killer is already active, I assume. Oh, come on. It's awfully quiet. She's going to pop out any second now. Open door. Okay. Flip switch. Okay. Now. Nope. Main bedroom? I don't know what counts as main bedroom. Oh. But both the bedrooms need to be off. And then the study on, bathroom on. But those were already on. Oh, hi, Francine. Right, bathroom should be on. Yeah. So living room and dining room should be on, but those are probably already on. The foyer and kitchen should be off. I assume this is foyer. Whoop. Kitchen. Okay. All good. Garage on. I think it's already on. Cellar and waiting room off. Let's go back down here. Turn off cellar. Where does that put us? It's gotta be close, right? Garage. Garage is not on. Art studio and flooded room. We need garage and art studio. Oh, is the lightning gonna play into that? Oh, yep, okay. Ugh. I should finish, but now I know what I'm doing again. Okay, let's flip the switches and then we'll